What's going on, everyone? TJ Fitness News Reviews, and together with me, Mr. Hyde. Energy shots, energy drink. Listen, people, I'm gonna take you through the label of this baby bottle. Actually, a baby bottle with a baby label. But then I'm gonna share with you my personal experience using this one. And really, this review is in the context of this crazy ass deal that has you getting this shit for, baby, listen. This is one of these I just have to get them deals. So let's get right into it. Okay guys, so listen, Mr. Hyde by ProSupps. You know, like ProSupps is one of the, actually you'll be surprised, one of the largest supplement companies out there. There definitely was one of the biggest names in the pre-workout world, and still are a big name in the traditional pre-workout world. They actually started with DMAA and shit like that, but Mr. Hyde is known to be a hard-hitting pre-workout, and you can find it on muscle and strength, bodybuilding, anyway, any vitamin shop, GNC, anyway, very, very popular. Now, listen, they have Mr. Hyde energy drink, and they came out with it, you know, to compete with the Bang energy space. 350 milligrams caffeine versus the Bang 300 milligrams of caffeine and the Monster 200 milligrams of caffeine. And they came out with Mr. Hyde carbonated energy drink. But they also have these energy shots, right? And these energy shots, the use case for an energy shot, if you have ever had like 5 hours energy, which is the biggest name in the energy shots, the idea is that these are way easier to carry. There's not a lot of liquid. So when you drink them, you don't just take like a full can of water into your body, then you feel full. This is an energy shot. You take it, you go, right? So think about this more as a nootropic from a use case perspective. It's also super easy to carry. You don't need to put them in the fridge to feel good about them. I carry them on planes when I travel. The use case, the usability, right? The usability is much wider than an energy drink, and that's it. As far as what you're supposed to get from them is literally an energy drink. Just like a 5 hours energy and a Bang are literally serving the same goal. This is what you're supposed to do with this. Anyway, as far as the label, so listen, when you read the label first, just make sure that you understand that serving size is 37 milliliters, but there's 2 servings per container. So everything you see on the label here, on the baby label here, is actually half, right? Half a shot. So, and when I'm gonna take you through the ingredients, and definitely the ones you should give a shit about, you should think about double everything that you see here on the label. Listen, as far as the ingredients themselves, there's a bunch of stuff here. I'm going to be very short about this. There's a bunch of stuff here. A lot of them are totally underdosed because this is a baby bottle and you can't put a lot of shit here without totally ruining the flavor. Just like, by the way, with most energy drinks out there. Most of the energy drinks out there are caffeine plus a bunch of cosmetic stuff that you put on the label, even though they are so underdosed they don't mean shit. The creatine, the super creatine on Bang is a bunch of bullshit. The aminos they put in this stuff is a bunch of bullshit. It's all underdosed. It's not going to do shit, right? In this one, there's a bunch of stuff. It starts with vitamins, folic acid, some hydration elements. All of them, I mean, they're not going to hurt being there. They're not going to super help. Even when you look at the full shot, which is double dose of what's on the label, they're not really going to help. As far as the energy blend, though, a full shot here, people, is 400 milligrams of caffeine. Yes, 400. Monster 175, Bang 300, Hyde energy drink carbonated 350, 4 freaking hundred of caffeine anhydrous. This is the most amount of caffeine you're probably going to have in an energy shot, right? I don't know how much is in 5 hours energy. I do think it's 200 for the full shot. This is 400, just like the Mr. Hyde pre-workout. Now, this is not a pre-workout, just like a Bang energy is not a pre-workout. You can use it if you're on the road or you don't have your powder pre-workout and you just say, I need an energy kick, you can use this. 400 milligrams caffeine is going to get you going, but it's not a full-blown pre-workout, pop ingredients, whatever, right? Anyway, then as far as the blend itself, you have a bunch of other stuff. You have N-acetyl-tyrosine at 200 milligrams. That's actually, I mean, it's definitely on the lower end of N-acetyl-tyrosine. It's going to help you with focus. I'd like to see, I mean, you see some pre-workouts with 250 of N-acetyl-tyrosine. There's 200. It's not that low. It's not crazy low, but it's definitely below effective dose, let's say. There's aminos here, 200 milligrams of aminos in a full shot. Seriously, people, just don't put them. That's totally window dressing, right? You have BCAA plus beta-alanine all together, 200 milligrams. It's bullshit. You also have here gluconate, which basically is going to help you detoxifying the body. I mean, that's cool. I like it. I dig it. It's 200 milligrams for the full shot. There's some research, and you see this ingredient in a lot of energy drinks, because the idea is that it's going to help your body recover from from the hit of a lot of stimulants. 200 milligrams is a good amount. So anyway, long story short, guys, listen. Full shot, 400 milligrams of caffeine and a bunch of stuff around caffeine, right? And acetyltyrosine, the gluconate, and a couple of others. And then you have in half a shot, 200 milligrams of caffeine plus the other stuff, right? So think about this. Half a shot of this, like one sip instead of 2 sips, is gonna be a monster. Full shot of this thing is gonna be a 1.333, 1 1/3 Bang energy drink as far as caffeine. Solid label. Listen, again, when we buy an energy drink, we mostly buy the stimulants. So there's a lot of stimulants in this shit. Actually, Mr. Hyde, the pre-workout, I do think has 400 milligrams of caffeine. That is a lot of caffeine, listen. Anyway, people, as far as the experience, because this is what you care about. And really, when you take an energy drink, there's 3 things that you care about. One is the flavor, which matters less in a shot because you just put it in and you go, right? But there's the flavor, there's the hit. How hard does it hit you? And that's mostly the caffeine. And then there's side effects. Does it get you to bloat? Does it get you does it hit you too hard? Do you crash and stuff like that? So listen, as far as the actual experience, and I'm gonna talk about half a shot, like where you actually split this during the day, you take 1 shot, and then maybe in 3-4 hours you take another one, so it's about 2 monsters, or when you take the full one. Listen. When you take the full one, I'm going to start there. When you take the full one, the flavor is Blue Raz that I have, and I do believe that that's the only flavor that's also available in that crazy ass deal that I'm going to talk about in a second. So the flavor is actually really good. Unless you really hate Blue Raz, you're going to be fine. Listen, it's a shot. It's a shot. That's it. Flavor. That's it with flavor. As far as how hard it hits you, listen, people, this hits you really hard. Listen, this hits you like 400 milligrams of caffeine. It does. It does. Now, so think about drinking 2 Monster energy drinks. The problem with 2 Monster energy drinks is you're gonna get fucking bloated, right? Because you're just drinking whatever it is, 24 ounces or 24 ounces of fluid. This is just 1 shot with 400 milligrams of caffeine. That is gonna hit you really hard. So that's why I would say if you think Bang energy is too much for you, you should probably take like half a shot from this and then use the other one. I just close it down, use it whenever you want the other one. So this is really the way I would say you can use this. If you're like a Monster energy as far as the energy level, half a shot, right? And then use it twice. If you're a Bang energy, use 3/4 of this. Or if you say, hey, listen, even Bang is too weak for me, you take a full shot of this shit. I didn't feel any side effects as far as crashing down. I definitely felt this hitting me really hard and really fast. Like I said, the flavor is okay. Listen, people, this thing works. No surprise also. No surprise. As far as focus and stuff like that, this is very comparable to a Bang experience, just more intense. This is the right way to put it, on full dose. On half a dose, this is more of a Monster experience. As far as the deal itself and why we're doing this thing, listen guys, so I got this. You get 2 boxes of this thing with 24 bottles basically. 24 bottles that are, each and every one, like I said, is 2 monsters as far as energy, or 1 1/3 Bang. You get 24 of these for $12. Yes, people, I just said it, $12 which is obviously super cheap. Definitely, if you're gonna use this as a Monster energy drink, so you're getting 48 servings basically of this thing for $12. And even if you buy only 24 of these, which, by the way, if you're an energy drink user, this is huge saving. You should buy more. You pay, I think, the flat shipping on that site that sells it. We don't sell anything, we just hunt the deals. Then it's like, I think $6. So anyway, $18 for 48 servings for Monster servings, or $18 for 24 servings of a Bang and 1/3 servings. Anyway, crazy ass deal. Anyway, you look at it. My final verdict, people, if you're an energy drink drinker, if you need energy on the go, if you're traveling, or you're just one of these people that just, you take your pre-workout in the morning and you need something to carry during the day, you really can't go wrong with this one. It's gonna hit you, it's gonna hit you right, no side effects, and cheap, really cheap. So I'm going to link to the deal information below and instructions on how you can get it. Listen, people, we don't sell anything, really. We just help you make smart decisions about the supplement that you buy. Listen, people, if this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and you know what? While you're at it, if you, for some crazy reason, you've never checked our site, fitnessdealnews.com, and never subscribed to our Deal Alert newsletter, you should do that.